Alright, what's up, guys? Now, for those that don't know, something's going on with Storyfire. And from what I read, I guess the people behind Storyfire isn't paying the developers that's working on Storyfire. So that's why I'm doing this video, because I am a creator on Storyfire. I more so do like the writing stuff that's on Storyfire, like just writing stories, short stories, chapter based stories. So there is work that I do have on Storyfire, and I can't access that work. And there isn't no other platform like Storyfire where, and that's why I like so much about how they have it where you can write out stories, is that you can list out each character that you want in the story rather than writing it like a traditional book. They have it where it's like it's different. Like, you can write out characters and all that stuff. And then the thing is this, like, I had fan made stories of video games that I play. Like, there's original stories that I just took the time to write, but it's a lot of stuff that I'm not gonna be able to finish. Like, all of the stories that I like, it was a lot of stories that I started but didn't get to finish. So that's why I'm like, fam, it would be very unfortunate to just look up one day and then all of a sudden the developers are like, or whoever it is that's behind this app, spokesperson, whoever, but they're like, hey, this app slash website is shutting down. And then it's just all that work that I had. I'm like, I even remember saying that back before, where it's like, they should have it where it's like you can create videos of your stories, like short videos where it just kind of has like all the stuff listed out. So at least then I could download my work and then post it on YouTube, and then when the time may be, then it's like, get back working on it. But I'm like, if that's not the case, then I'm like, look, you guys need to pay your workers, because that just, to me, that just don't even make no sense, where it's like you have them doing all this work yet they're not getting paid. My thing is this, I'm like, when you look at any 9 to 5, a person gets paid. When you look at somebody starting up their own business, they're gonna get paid. When you have it where there's content creators on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, podcasting platforms, whatever the situation may be, but it's like them guys is getting paid. Why can't the developers behind Storyfire get paid? What's the reason? What's the situation? Because I'm like, my thing is this: you guys have a big platform. You guys can even, you have other social media platforms where you could go on TikTok, you could go on YouTube, you could go on Twitch, you could go on Kick. There's like literally so many things. Even if you gotta do like some crowdfund type crap, my thing is, all that I want is this website to be back up and running, because I got work on this website. Like, the thing is, and I started so many different stories, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna, and then there's stories that I want to, that I have drafted that I haven't even gotten to write out yet. So that's why I'm like, man, that's just unfortunate, where it's like, I can't even I did all that work for nothing. And I'm like, I can only imagine how the developers feel, where it's like, you did all this work for the website to get nothing. And I'm like, bro, it's things like that where I'm like, nah, man, you guys gonna have to work on this website. Y'all gonna have to do something. Because I'm like, there's creators there is probably just, based on that website, where it's like, fam. And my thing is this, like, even I was taking the time to where it's like, when I would post a story, like, I'll post it on social media and let people know, like, hey, I just wrote out a new story. So it's like, if you guys actually did right by creators, did right by the developers, did right by everybody behind this platform, how could this platform fail? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, if you do right by everybody, whether it's like top story of the week, top video of the week, top whatever, of the week, month, year, whatever, or all time. I'm saying there's so many different features and things that you guys can do and add, but it's like, you guys also make sure of it that you pay off the people that's working on this app. So I'm like, that thing, that needs to be the first priority. And then afterwards, it's like, then you guys go from there. But I'm saying, like, there's literally so many different tools that you guys have. Like, let me just see real quick. Like, if you guys are on Storyfire, I know you guys are on Twitter, but so it's like, you guys got over 11,000 reviews on and four out of 5 stars on Google Play, and then on Twitter, and then 30,000 reviews on Apple, and it's like, and almost 5 stars on there. So it's not like you guys have like a bad app. It's like, you guys got a good foundation. But overall though, let's just see if you guys are on Instagram. You guys, okay, so there's all right, so you guys have a social media account on Instagram. Let's see YouTube. Okay, you guys got something. Oh no, it's like no, that's just a hashtag. You guys ain't got no YouTube channel. I thought you guys had a YouTube channel. It's like, okay, then create a YouTube channel. I'm saying like create a Twitch channel. There's so many different things that you guys could do with that. But yeah, you guys got 80,000 followers on Twitch, or not on Twitch, but on Twitter. And the last tweet that you guys made was some key thing for Storyfire. And I'm like, nah, bruh. I'm saying there's just so many different things that you guys can do with this app. Don't just let it die out like that. I'm like, fam, my thing is this. If you guys got 12,000, wait, have you guys made any? No, you haven't even made a post since 2021 on Instagram. So it's like, yeah, you guys are just pretty much allowing this app to just go down. And I'm like, it's that type of stuff where it's like, that ain't cool, bruh. I'm like, my thing is this. If I have a big giant app on that level of Storyfire, I'm not just gonna let it go down like that. You know, it's like if MySpace can still be on, and let's just check real quick. Let's just check what happens when you type up myspace.com. If if it's still available, then I'm like, then yeah, and it's still available. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you mean to tell me an app or a website that's been dead for years, it could still be up and running, but Storyfire can't? And I'm like, you guys are a much more modern platform. Man, come on now. It's like you guys, it's things like that where I'm all like, don't be surprised if people start questioning you. So I'm just saying, I'm like, for the sake of the creators, have this app up and running. Because I'm like, to me, I'm like, I'll check the app, I'll check the website, and it's just the app don't even have nothing pop up. The website, so let me see what happens when the website opens up. It says, we are working on bringing the Oasis and streaming. Stay tuned for major updates. And I'm like, okay, when? That's the thing. I don't get why when it's like you're working on something and then there's just that lack of communication. You guys don't say nothing to nobody. You ain't telling nobody nothing. And then we're supposed to just sit back and just be patient. I'm like, fam, creators can't be patient. Okay, it's like, no, it's like if I'm out here, my thing is this. Because I would consider myself a small creator. Yes, I might have platforms where I got thousands of followers, but I'm not on that scale of like PewDiePie to where maybe something like this probably wouldn't have affected me as much. But look, every platform that I put my name on, I try to use it to the best of my abilities. All right, I try to do the most amount of work that I possibly can on them platforms. That's why you'll see where I got thousands of videos on TikTok, thousands of videos across YouTube. I stream twice a day on Twitch. I'm saying I just got into doing stuff on Instagram. So I'm saying that stuff gets posted all across Facebook and all that. So it's like my thing is this. I try to use the tools that I got to the best of my ability. Now, when one of them tools is not working, then it's like, obviously, that's going to leave me to look for an alternative. But I can't really find no other alternative like Storyfire where they have it where you can have each individual characters. And it seems like, I'm saying, I just had it where I start the one story that involves me and my friend where it's like a fan-made story about me and my friend where we're like street racers. I'm like, fam, I just started working on that story. I'm like, I think I only had put out one chapter of that story. I haven't even gotten, or it was either the first or the second chapter, and I was working on another chapter. But I'm like, fam, I'm trying to be a creator on your guys' platform, and it's like if I'm not seeing nothing, if nothing's being posted, if it ain't nothing changed or whatever, I'm like, fam, my thing is this, all right. I don't know what the case may be, but it's like bring the app or bring the website and app back up running. And it's like, and then, when you guys have the chance to pay the developers, okay? Pay them. Nobody like, oh, well, we'll pay them. Well, no, I need to do a date on when these guys are going to get paid, okay? So, yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm all like, that lack of communication, that's why people are stepping away. That's why people are talking bad about you guys. If there ain't no communication, that's something that I see with gaming. That's something that I see within music. That's something that I see with a lot of different, form of art out there, where it's like people are like, oh, well, I'm not going to say nothing. No, you have to. In this day and age, you have to. All right. If you want whatever it is that you're working on to be successful, you have to work on, or you have to have some sort of communication there. If there ain't no communication, then don't be surprised if people start abandoning your YouTube channel, your TikTok account, your Twitch channel, podcasting. If there ain't no lack of communication where it's like, obviously you guys got issues with whatever it is that you got going on. It's like, fam, you need to talk to people about that. Don't make no tweet talking about, oh, well, we got some keys available for you guys for Storyfire. I'm not trying to see that. I'm trying to see when this app is going to be up and running. When's this major update going to come out? When are the developers going to get paid? That's what I would like to know. All right. So anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.